8 problems with the Karate Kid franchise that Cobra Kai fixed. With Cobra Kai, some issues fans had with the Karate Kid films has become significant character points. The Karate Kid film 1984 was a cheesy standard, but still a satisfying film. But it's not entirely the same for the sequels. The second movie was still somewhat pleasant, but the third was just a paraphrase of the first, with little of what it made it a legend. The Cobra Kai series has fixed issues that plagued the original movie for years to improve matters. But before we start, know that if you did not watch Season 4, be aware that the following will be full of spoilers. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and try to be the first to like and comment on the video. Plus, turn on notifications so you won't miss any of the new videos. Do that now to help us reach a lot more fans of Cobra Kai out there. Ali's version was closer to the truth. At the beginning of The Karate Kid Part 2, Daniel reveals his girlfriend from the first movie, Ali Mills, left him for a man at UCLA and destroyed Mr. Miyagi's car. This all occurred off-screen and was primarily out of character for someone so lovely. Season 3 of Cobra Kai tells Daniel's story was either a lie or misunderstood. The man Ali apparently fell in love with was merely a friend. Daniel, in his jealousy, thought otherwise, and a bitter Ali egged him on. She also alerted him that the brakes on the car were defective, given that Mr. Miyagi's car was old. This fell more likely due to Daniel's stubbornness in the movies and shows. Champions no longer received entitlement. In The Karate Kid Part 3, a rule was enforced that the champion, in this case Daniel LaRusso, would only have to fight in the tournament's final round. This is unrealistic for any sports contest and was only done to save costs on the match. Cobra Kai changed the original film's regulations. Miguel Diaz in Season 4 and Xander Stone in Season 1 are seen opposing through all rounds before being defeated in the semifinals of their individual matches. Gianni is told by Daniel about this rule. It may not demonstrate the power, but realizes it was an error. Daniel and Kimiko got proper closure in The Karate Kid Part 2. When Daniel is in Okinawa, he develops a liaison with a girl called Kimiko, who has ambitions of becoming a great dancer. Daniel persuades her to come to America with him, so she could go to dancing school, and she comes up with this idea. Nevertheless, in The Karate Kid Part 3, Daniel indicates that she got a position in Tokyo she couldn't decline, so the two had to break up. In Season 3 of Cobra Kai, Daniel and Kimiko reunite when he travels to Okinawa on a business matter. We can see that they are on good terms, and Kimiko finally achieved her dream of being a dancer. Rule breaking has its consequences. In The Karate Kid Part 3, the judge was ridiculously indulgent. Despite Mike Barnes hitting Daniel constantly between rounds, he is given little more than a warning. Season 1 of Cobra Kai admits that Barnes' moves, motivated by silver and Kreese, were considered unethical, unfair, and unsportsmanlike, leading the tournament committee to inflict a lifetime ban on Cobra Kai from joining the contest until Gianni pleaded to them. Furthermore, during the Season 1 tournament, Hawk is instantly disqualified for dislocating his enemy's shoulder between rounds in the semifinals. The revelation in the Season 4 finale after the second tournament that Silver corrupted the judge can justify the leniency towards Barnes in Karate Kid 3. Ali and Johnny's liaison furthered the latter's character. In The Karate Kid, there was a minimal importance to Johnny and Ali's affinity. He was terrible to her during high school, and she immediately broke up with him. Despite this, Johnny persisted. The first 2 seasons of Cobra Kai have Johnny say how much Ali represented it to him. Yet only the last 2 episodes of Season 3 eventually show the two are back together. The joyful memories the two shared are genuinely recaptured there. It's comprehensible why their breakup hit Johnny so hard. Although they don't get back together, their day allows Johnny to sort out his emotions for Carmen Diaz. There are 2 sides to every story. At the core of Cobra Kai, it reveals that there's a new side to a classic story. Daniel was the underdog in the first movie, and Gianni was the antagonist. That was all there was to it. Cobra Kai lets spectators see Gianni's other and tragic sides. Despite his jerkish trends, they come from a tough place, and he is pushing to do better. At the same time, despite Daniel being the idol, he had the periodic tenacious side in the original movies, and the script uses that to emphasize his weakness more. Through all this, the series poses problems where both sides have their fair share of worths and liabilities. Chosen's fate is finally revealed. In the conclusion of the Karate Kid Part 2, Daniel engages in a deathmatch versus Chosen Taguchi. Daniel calms him, but eventually spares his life. And this life-threatening moment is never cited in the movies again. It's particularly puzzling given that Daniel allows his fear to get the better despite having met the risk of dying before this. Season 3 of Cobra Kai eventually brought closure to this narrative arc with Chosen's return. He is shown to have evolved as a far better human being. Chosen trains Daniel in some special Miyagi-Do techniques, and the two make amends. Also, Chosen again comes to Daniel's help at the end of Season 4 to assist him in taking Cobra Kai down. The first 4 seasons of Cobra Kai are available now to stream on Netflix. Season 5 premieres on September 9th. And that wraps it up for today's video. We love to mix a little bit of speculation with facts. If you like this video and want to hear from us again, click the subscribe button below before leaving so we know that you enjoyed our video. Also, don't forget to go watch our other videos. See you next time.